Hi guys, what's up? Good day, morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I am so happy that you decided to come on to this video and check out my thoughts on Reputation by Sara Shepard. The book really surrounds Kit and the University of Aldridge University. And there's a whole bunch of drama that happens, and we're going to get into all of that stuff and my thoughts about every single chapter as I was reading the book and what my feelings and thoughts were as we were going through everything. So, Kit is married to Greg. She has 2 daughters. Greg is not her first husband, but her and Greg do work at Aldridge University. Kit's father is actually the one that kind of like heads the whole university, so there's that. The university gets hacked. Everybody's secrets are out there for the world to know. There's a whole bunch of kind of drama that surrounds everything that's going on. Everything I'm telling you right now is completely spoiler free. I will tell you that Greg does die, and there are the questions surrounding his death, and with the leaks that happen at the school, there's all kinds of different ways and paths that this death could go. So that's kind of where we're at. That's all non-spoiler stuff. Now we will get into the spoiler type stuff in the way that I like to do things, because I do like to go through each chapter. And as I do, what happens is at the end of the chapter, I kind of blurt out however I'm feeling at the end of the chapter. If I curse, if I am emotional, if I'm like, whatever. Who knows how I feel at the end of the chapter. It's what I have out there. If you try to follow it, it may not make a whole lot of sense. Unless you've read the book. Okay, so before we jump into the spoilers, I do want to say that the book is kind of broken up in sections to who the story is talking about at that point in time. So it kind of jumps a little bit, and there's a lot of characters, but when you start to follow the story and as you're going through, you're like, okay, I can keep track of this. I know who this person is, I know who they're married to, I know who their children are, whatever the case may be. So it's a lot of characters, but it's easy to follow as you get into the book. I know a lot of people said that the book was kind of slow, or I thought everything flowed really well. I didn't see a problem with it. I think there's a point where you have to introduce people, and I think the introductions of each character were necessary and not overdone, if that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into the spoilers. I'm going to jump in here, so if you have not read the book and you don't want to be spoiled, please go away at this point, because you don't want to hear this. If you don't care, or if you've read the book, let's jump into it. Let's have a chit chat. Let's talk about this, because this is kind of cool. Okay, so part 1, chapter 1, a one-night stand with a stranger avoided. Chapter 2, gossip is okay as long as it's not about you. Chapter 3, sounds like this shit is about to get juicy. Chapter 4, there's so much scandal going around. Chapter 5, the lies are starting to catch up with everyone. Chapter 6, be careful when you play with fire. Looks like Lynn is going to get burned. Chapter 7, you should also be careful what you wish for, as that may come true as well. Just ask Kit. Okay, so that's basically up to the point until Greg is found dead. We're gonna move into chapter 2. Where everything starts getting really, really juicy. Alright, part 2, chapter 8. Willa came home, but I'm not sure why. Chapter 9. Boom! Explain that one, Raina. Chapter 10. Sex appeal can get you everything and everywhere in life. Chapter 11. The things you think you can hide will come back to haunt you. Just wait and see. Chapter 12. Can't be an independent woman, can you, bitch? I was having some feels right there. Chapter 13. It looks like everyone has secrets they are hiding. Chapter 14. Life is like a dog in a pony show. Chapter 15. You are not the father. Chapter 16. Snake in the grass, and if that doesn't work, sleep your way to the top. Sex will get you what you want and what you need. Chapter 17. Kit is shallow and pathetic. Oh my God. Was it the girls? Question mark. Chapter 18. Holy shit. When Kit finds out what's going on, it's gonna be bad. Chapter 19. Well, that went in a different direction. Is Sienna covering for Raina, and why? Chapter 20. You can't play with people's hearts. I mean, Ollie ain't wrong, and she should have jumped. I had some feels about that too. Chapter 21. I guess Lynn don't have that picture perfect life after all. Chapter 22. Raina has some splaining to do. Like splaining. Get it? Like Lucy. I love Lucy. Splaining. Oh, Lucy. Splaining. Okay. Chapter 23. Getting scammed by the scammer. Oh, this is some good karma. Chapter 24. So phony. Like he really meets her once and now a tennis bracelet. I'm not buying it. I'm so annoyed. Chapter 25. I actually feel bad for Raina. She just needs a break in life. I did like a complete turnaround for Raina. Like complete. Okay. Chapter 26. Willa has some skeletons in her closet. It should be interesting when that comes out. Yeah, buddy. Chapter 27. Laura may end up as the next one murdered. I've really felt that way. Chapter 28. Because taking responsibility for your own actions is so not classy. Chapter 29. We're getting closer to getting some answers. Chapter 30. Negotiations will get you somewhere. Maybe good or maybe bad. Chapter 31. Looks like Kit has a or multiple enemies. Chapter 32. Lynn can dish it out, but she can't take it. She is not as sly as she thinks she is. Chapter 33. You can't get away that easily. Chapter 34. Yikes. Be careful when playing adult games. You could die. People are crazy. Oh my God. It was getting crazy around that chapter. Like nuts. Alright. Chapter 35. Oh my God, Patrick is in trouble and he is a bitch for what he has done. Fucking predator. Oh, this was like one of the most emotional parts in the book for me. I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Poor Raina. Okay. Chapter 36. Yup. I saw that coming. You ain't going anywhere with that baby. He's got you. Chapter 37. Doubts about what happened to Greg. Chapter 38. Asking for help is hard, but it's sometimes necessary. Chapter 39. Trust no one. Chapter 40. They have the killer? Question mark. Chapter 41. So is the jealous husband the killer? Question mark. We are getting closer to an answer. Chapter 42. So many secrets and trusting no one. Do you guys catch all this? Like there's so much like no trust. Everything's crazy. Chapter 43. When you have no choice but to turn on your own family. Wow. Chapter 44. Coming to terms with everything that has been going on. Chapter 45. Holy shit, it did happen. That sick motherfucker, his stepkid. You guys already know what I'm talking about if you're here. Oh my God, it was insane. Chapter 46. Family, legacy, and karma all rolled into one. What we don't resolve, we will repeat. Chapter 47. Coming face to face with the demons. Chapter 48. Raina is a good person. She's got this. I told y'all, I kind of turned for her. Chapter 49, wow. Lynn really has issues, but I don't hate her. She knows what she wants, and I guess she really does have it all. Chapter 50, breaking old habits, and it's a good look. Chapter 51, real life lessons and strong personalities once they truly find themselves. Whew, okay. I'm also going to throw this in here. So chapter 4, I was like, okay, so Ali wants to work on the cyber crime unit, and now all of a sudden he has a huge case. Also, with his wife, I feel like something is up and I don't feel right about them. So I was kind of feeling like, isn't it ironic that Ali wants to have this cyber case and now all of a sudden there's a cyber case? Like, did he do it? That's kind of how I was feeling. Also, in chapter 34, I was wondering whose husband is going to show up for the break-in sex. And we already know who that was. That was crazy. I knew that was going to be one of their husbands. So, whew, we got that. So much stuff. Let me know what you thought about the book if you read it. If you're at this point, you should have already read it. If not, does it sound like you want to read the book? Let me know what you're thinking. I'm curious. I thought it was a good book. I enjoyed it. I heard the audio version and I read the book, so they're both really good. So if you prefer audio version, go with it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.